Hello and welcome back to Factory Town. In our last episode, we detoured from setting up sandwiches in order to set up conveyor belts, cloth conveyor belts, and we now have 16 of them made. And so we're now 17 out of the 50 we need. So let's maybe go back and look at the sandwiches now. So we were making we were making raw chicken. We were making cheese, or milk to make cheese. Oh, we have a lot of cheese. I shouldn't have made that much cheese. Let's disable that. And I might even disable this one. I think I'll disable that one too. Actually, it just needs to be an output, I think. Like that. Let's do cheese here. I'll have to see how that works, how that controls things. And then we need to make, let's see. We're making bread. That's over here. We have 50 bread. And we're ready to make chicken, but we haven't made chicken yet. Oh, we need to move this house. Put this house out of the way. Maybe move it somewhere over here, I think. We have to do like this, and then do like that. Okay, good. The food market has 11 houses. General store has 11 houses. Okay, so we have a kitchen ready for making the chicken. We need to bring fuel in here. We have some fertilizer, which will be a good fuel. We could fire up our conveyor belts that we now have. Except that we would need to rotate this like that. And we're going to have to do some sort of a arch. And then down. That might just work. Let's see how these work. Can we do... Apparently we can't just output directly onto the belt. Okay. So... I could have sworn this worked before. Why does that arrow not show up as an output arrow then? Is it too... Oh, it's too high. Oh. Well, doggone. The train is too high here, so the conveyor belt can't output properly. And there's nothing I can do about it. Well, that breaks that one open. Then I guess let's just do a path here. And BWG. Fertilizer for fuel. And then we need to have chicken coming in here. Fertilizer and feed. Okay, let's try the conveyor belt method again. And here. Okay, so yes, it seems to be on the level. And then this can go here. And then this can go here. No, we'll go there with it. And then I think we need this one. And then this one. And then I think we're good. No, it's got to come up here one more. I'm going to turn it here anyway. Like that. And then conveyor belts. Okay, quit driving across my conveyor belts. Please. This. Because conveyor belts are fun. Oh, no. Except that it's outputting the fertilizer too. How do we filter that output? Can we do this? Oh, that's gonna fuel the thing, I suppose. But that's not exactly what we wanted it to happen. Alright, I need to figure out how to keep this from Well, actually, how much fuel? Okay, let's look at this. Fertilizer costs 1 fuel. This recipe produces... That might actually work. We might not even need this wagon. That would be even better. Oopsie. Nope, get over here. And these are expensive because they cost 4 wheels, so I don't want to delete that just yet. So the idea here is the chicken farm produces 1 chicken and 1 fertilizer. The kitchen, for every cooked chicken, consumes 1 chicken and 1 fertilizer. So in theory, this should fuel itself. And if that's the case, then now I have cooked chicken, and I can put that cooked chicken into this barn, I suppose. Can I do this with, I should see if I can do this with chutes. Yeah, you can't. So this is what we were talking about today in the Premiere chat, is when you put this output chute here, this giant no way symbol shows up. That means you can't output the items made here onto a chute. But we can do that. No. Oh, I gotta set the filters properly. This, I want to just delete those 11 cheeses. And then let's put in cooked chicken. Here. And then I want nothing there. Perfect. Okay. And so then we have bread. So now we just need to do another kitchen. Here, I suppose. Might just redo that road a little bit. Or don't I have to? I don't know that I have to. I don't think I have to. Okay, and let's do sandwiches. Although maybe I want this turned this way anyway. No. I'd like for this stuff to go into a barn. Get out of the way. Okay, what if... Crazy thought. Actually, what if this chicken didn't go into here? What if instead this chicken just went straight into... Don't do that. Went straight into this kitchen. And the cheese came out of this barn and went into this kitchen. Let's get the... First of all, let's get this wagon. And let's take this cooked chicken out of here into there. And then I want to output... this. Nope, I need to ramp up the output. And then do the scaffold, or the arch. And then another arch. And then let's take... Okay. And then I need another wagon for bread, because bread's too far away. It's down here. No, we need more buildings. Okay, we need another house. And where can I build a house at? Oh, right there. Upgrade, upgrade. I will probably do that third upgrade, but just not quite yet. Let's do this. Oh, cannot afford. Not housing. Housing wasn't the issue. Oh well. We have no planks. No wheels. Because we're using all of our wheels to make conveyor belts. Although the conveyor belts are done now. We're backed up on them. We just need to finish... What's so slow here? The wooden wheels. Or the planks coming in. We're still... No. This is not fast enough anymore. Okay. So... No. Sorry. Let's start making this stuff just so that we can... Actually, do we need to store these, or do we just want to have somebody taking them to the market? You cannot make sandwiches, though. So we have to have the other market. The, tavern? No. Tavern? Prepared food? Yes. I think I'll put it here. And then make sure I put a path in like that. Nope, that's not the right thing. I have no idea what tavern is. Why don't you like that placement? Guess we'll go there. And then we need to deliver the sandwiches here. Good. Okay, so let's just do another wagon. We can't. We don't have enough wheels yet. We should. Actually, we should now. Yep. And then let's take this wagon, bringing sandwiches to here. And now bread is the issue. Do we still need to put... Oh, we can actually bring the chicken straight to the houses too. Eggs. Like butter, milk. But not cheese. Oh, cheese goes here. Okay. What if I took the surplus cheese also from here? Okay, and then I can take, we get rid of all the chicken? Yes, we did. Let's take the chicken off of this one. No filter. Okay, and then now we do some conveyor belt shenanigans a little bit here. This way, and then we need to ramp up. And then go in here. And then we need to ramp up again, I guess. Because reasons. And then go in there. Okay, so now we're just low on bread, and I think we just need to disable this cart. So this one can get all the bread. And this one's not getting any fuel. Why are... Oh, it is getting fuel, just very slowly. Because we're not using very much milk, so there's not much... Maybe because we're not using much milk. That's kind of fun. So now, victory conditions. We have made all the conveyor belts we need. We have not made all of the sandwiches we need, but we're working on it. So let's look at the warm coat recipe. Wool, leather, and shirts. Let's go to the workshop. Nope, BDW. There we go. Actually, let's not. Let's just go look at one of these workshops. And the shirt is just cloth. Okay. The cloak is cloth and leather. But that's not what we need. We need the warm coat. Wool, cloth, or wool, leather, and shirt. So the shirt is cloth. We need to make leather then, and we need to make wool. And both of those are going to be items made at a pasture. I think. Leather is yellow coins, animal feed, and water. And wool is animal feed and water. So we're going to need a lot more grain in order to make a lot more of those. Maybe we should just start like a new area someplace. Someplace flat. That would be nice. Ish, at least. The problem is someplace flat also near water. Is that grain out there? No, that's sugar out there. Some grain there. Is there any reason why we need to make this near town? I don't think so, because we're not going to actually deliver these items to town. We're just going to make them. So we could literally come out here, nearby even by this lake or something, and build BDF for farm. And we could make a leather farm and a wool farm. No, not farms. Oh, delete there. BD and pasture. Click the wrong thing. Okay, still putting them next to the water. There and there. We want wool. And we want leather. So that means that this is 4 every 8 seconds. That's 1 every 2 seconds. And this is 1 every 3 seconds. So let's look at the grain farms. Put that over here. Cannot afford. Okay, there we go. Grain farm. This is going to produce 1 every 2 seconds. We needed, I've already forgotten what the number was. 1 every 2 seconds plus 1 every 3 seconds. But that's 2 every 2.5 seconds. So 4 every 5 seconds. Is that right? I think so. And this is producing 1 every 2 seconds, so we need at least 2 of these. Maybe that's not a good place for it then. Or maybe it won't matter much. What do these take to build? A farm. Oh wow, 20 planks. Yeah, that's the problem. And then I built those 2 pastures and wasted that farm first and wasted it. Alright, we have now produced enough sandwiches to satisfy everyone. Sandwiches count for what? $30 coins. Wow. Looks like we're running out of cheese, which doesn't really surprise me. So I really should stop that one. Because we need that cheese to go into here to make the sandwiches. Cheese is only worth 20, well, it's worth 20 coins. That's not a small amount. But we could really use some more milk. Or some carts that aren't conflicting with each other. Okay, can I make another farm now? No, I cannot. Why? I have 27. Okay, now it's working. Alright, I need to try and get this farm in a good place here. I guess that'll have to do. And we'll do a grain farm. And then we need some of farm tiles. We don't have any fertilizer stored up because we're using it all for fuel. Okay. I should have stored up some of it and reserved it for building. That's my bad. Input only. And so in the meantime, let's take some logs from the forester to that kitchen as fuel, because they're not getting enough for bread anyway. Oh, this one. Okay, farm tile, and how much fertilizer we have stored up, but we can at least get a couple. Even if I start over here someplace, I can get one. Great. Let's go ahead and start laying down the chutes. Oh, actually, let's take the chutes in this way. Like this. And then this one can go in like that. And this one go in like that. Oh, I need to plant. Farming grain. There it is. And I want to also select supply water, which will increase the growth time kind of rapidly. And then here I can do the same thing with the chute. And build an uneven terrain. Okay, well I can fix that. And then this chute can go like this, and right into there, and supplement. Why is there a grabber there? Not sure why the grabber needs to be there, but okay. Yeah, that's very slowly making grain now. How about another one? Okay, we have a lot now. And then let's plant grain. I'm not sure why the grabber. I guess we just go with it. We gotta wait for it to grow. Although these guys aren't even using it. Oh no! I took it to the wrong place. Oh jeez. Okay, well, let's cancel all that. I need to take this to a grain mill first. Do another bit here. I don't know where I want this to go just yet. BD grain mill. Go this way. I'm going to reuse a lot of what I had. Make my life easier. This will come this way. And this will come this way. I can't do that. This needs to move. Can it move back by 1? Oh, yes, it can. Excellent. Alright, so this needs to go this way now. And then this one can go that way now. Alright, animal feed, please. And then we need a chute that comes out of here. It goes like this. Oh, good. Animal feed can go on a chute, as we learned today in chat while reading the wiki. Okay, so now we are making... Hopefully, we might need a bit more processing on the grain mill. Because we're prioritizing wool over leather now. Definitely not making enough, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's putting the grabbers in there. Maybe because these items... I don't know. I mean, I guess it's fine, but I don't know why. Don't like that idea, because it's up a hill. Actually, it's backing up, so I think... Well, it's backing up because I'm not using it. Well, I guess let's use it. Let's just delete this. Waste the stuff. Okay. And then we have now wool and leather. So we needed... What was the recipe for those? I can't remember. Workshop. Wool and leather and shirts. And we need cloth for shirts. So one more farm. One more farm growing cotton. Didn't we have wild cotton over here someplace? Oh, it's way over here. And maybe I want to put it along the coastline. Cotton. I don't actually need the water for cotton. Well, I don't need the water for any of the plants, I guess. Except that I can't do that, so let's rotate this there. Then I could do this. If I had that. And I think I did one more, as we discovered yesterday. And this can make... Oh, we need farm piles. Farming, farm tiles. We're doing okay with grain, or could we use some more? Probably use some more. Plant a few more of those. And then we want to plant cotton. Alright, so now you can harvest cotton. Let's make sure that you are supplying water. Oh, we should feed the fertilizer back as well. That could be good. And then we need a workshop, I think, to make the shirts. Yeah. Nope, BDW, there we go. Workshop making shirts. Or making cotton. Making cloth. Yeah, making cloth. Let's go maybe there? Is this the right height, though? It is not. Okay, let's move this then someplace where I can place it. What is that? Oh, it's pears. Okay. Move, please. There we go. Out there like that. And then scaffolding, we need to go down 1 block. So maybe here. I just put it over here over top of the water like that. And then let's grab that again. Put that there. And you're going to make cloth out of cotton. And then I need to have this come out here and go right into there. Okay, why don't you like me? Did I mess up again? Probably. No, I didn't. It's just being a little bit weird with me wanting to build conveyors the way that I was trying to build conveyors. Or chutes, I mean. Okay, so now we're transporting cotton into a cloth factory. And then from the cloth factory, we need to make another, or workshop, I should say, making shirts. And I'm going to use a conveyor belt here. Like that. And then this is going to make shirt. We're almost out of worker space, so I need to provide more in the way of workers. Can these grabbers be filtered? Yes, they can. Okay, that's why we want to use grabbers then. Nope, nope, nope. Put a grabber here. And then we could do... Oh, fertilizer I think can be conveyed. And they can go uphill though. No, maybe it can't. Wait, is that fertilizer? I think that's fertilizer. Yeah, that's fertilizer. Okay, I just need to figure out how to do this correctly then. And I think the answer is like this. And then like that. Yes. Okay, so this is only fertilizer. And we need another chute here. And this is also only fertilizer. Problem is we can't go uphill with this. And we would have to. We're going to have to switch to conveyor belts here for at least a moment. And then I think we can do chutes again. Not there we can't though. Another one of these. And then we can do this maybe? Yes, we can. Maybe I should move. Can I move these elsewhere? That would be good. I don't think we can move the resources. Can we delete resources? There's a remove resource tool, I think. Yep, there is. Okay, let's clean those out, and then let's just plant more grain up here. And down there. And then take this chute this way. And then this way. And then, oopsie, this way. And then let's plant supply fertilizer as well. And then here I want to do the same type of thing, going like this, and then like this. Nope. Need a scaffold right there, I think. Okay, so now we drained all the fertilizer out of these. Now we gotta get the actual items out. Okay, next up. We have shirts, we have wool, and we have leather. So I need one more workshop here. Making warm coats. And I'm assuming these have to be put on a belt. So let's do some scaffold. Nope. Wait, that scaffold's got to come out here. Well, you could use a grabber. That goes there. Let's do a conveyor belt. And then let's put a grabber on there. And then I'll grab the shirts out on a not output arrow and put them onto the belt. And then now we need leather and wool. I mean, twice as much wool as anything else, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Did I set this one? I did not. It's my fertilizer. Okay. Let's see. Let's do... I might have messed myself up, though, with this. Or not. I think you can grab with the grabber up here as well. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted. Filter for fertilizer. If I put a belt in right here, or even there, can I put a grabber on it that is filtered for, what was this, leather? I see it pulled it out already, but filtered for leather. And then can I just take this conveyor belt? I want it to stay up high, so nope. Let's do a scaffold block there. Uh-oh. Now I just messed myself up. And back to the fertilizer. Now, scaffold. Hard to see. There we go. Oh, dang it, I did it again. Stupid right click to move and right click to delete. Alright, let's try that again. One more time. Nth time is a charm. Okay. And then, can I do this? And this? And that. Now, let's do this. And this. Is that the wrong height? Must be. Okay, we'll fix it. You can't build there. Uneven terrain. Okay. Nope. I guess we need a ramp right here. And then a scaffold block there. A scaffold block there? No. That's uneven terrain. Okay, we're gonna have to ramp up here then. Ramp up. I did the wrong button again. There. I did the wrong button again. There, there, and there. Okay, that's good. And then this goes here. There, there, and there. And then a grabber can come down. If I could see it. There. And can I click on it now? Almost. Grabber. Wool. Achievement unlocked. Warm coat. That means that I'm making warm coats now. And then the final thing is a barn to store them in. And that's just going to take a well-placed conveyor belt. Possibly a scaffold under it? I think so. There we go. But now we just need to crank out these last few warm coats, and we'll finally completed this scenario. So, one of the things that I did that I want to sort of highlight is the fact that I completely built this completely separate from the rest of the town. Now, if you wanted to sell these coats to... where are they sold at? The general store? Or to send them to the general store to be sold, then we would have to build a road to ferry them over there. But for the purposes of this scenario, we don't. We just need to make them. Okay, so right now... Why do you have no water? Is it because I built other stuff right up next to it? I could have... oh, it is getting water, just very slowly. Oh, it only has 2 connected water tiles. What about you? Same answer. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to see, but let's look at what these pipes do. Could I put... We have to make pipes out of wood. We could make pipes out of wood. Because we have this lumber mill here that's not doing anything. Could make the fluid pipes. I wonder how they work. Let's make some. Let's make some. Select recipe, fluid pipe. And then put them in a barn. Let's get a grabber. Build. Logistics grabber there. And then we need to have a belt, presumably. Although maybe pipes can roll down uphill. Oh, I forgot. Let's do a filter for pipe. Because I just stuck a bunch of other junk in there. Just trash those. And let's go here and do... Just get 1 stack of those. I don't want it to make a crap ton. Let's see what we can do about fluid pipes here. If we put in a well... Can we... First off, can we just do that? No. Can we do... Where's the pipe? The pipes is in pipes. There we go. Okay, I don't get what that is doing. Maybe we can put one out here where I can see it a little bit easier. Ah, okay, that's a pipe. Can I hook it up to this somehow? Yes and no. What about that fluid pipe connector? What does that do? Oh ho ho. Okay. That's much better. Can I get another one of these now? Can I put it here? And then can I build pipes this way? No, because there's a thing in the way. I didn't want you to do that thing. Can I move this then? Oops. Move. Hit the wrong button. Move this up here. And then BE something. I don't think it's high enough. Can I go uphill with pipes? Short answer would be I don't see why not. But the long answer might be maybe. The answer is yes. Except that you're not connected. Oh yeah, you are. Okay, the little bubbles of water only comes every so often. They're not coming out of this thing. Maybe? I don't know what that is. It's a grid and a half. Let's do something slightly different then. Let's do this like this. And then a fluid pipe. You can't go uphill. But we don't need to go uphill. Of course. There we go. Okay. So that's going to output one blob of water every so often, which is fine. At least it's helping. There's plenty of water in there now. The issue is fertilizer. We're just not using enough to make grain. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm going uphill here. Well, shoot. Let's then just do this. Not great, but it'll help. At least it'll keep it moving. And now we're having a problem because this pipe is too low. Can I go up a little bit more? I think I can. Yep, okay. Let's move this up here one more. I think that's up another block higher. Guess is as good as mine. No, it's not. I don't suppose you can build the well on a scaffolding either. Nope. Alright, so I need to be able to get... Oh, I can arch. Oh, we can do the arch. I forgot about the arches. I think we can do the arch anyway. Let's try that. Move back over there. Put a scaffolding down here like that to get it started. And then a fluid pipe into there. And now our issue is grain. Because we're not getting enough grain. How do we stop growing grain here? That's why we're not getting enough. This one was stuck. Somehow I unselected everything but the supply fertilizer there. Okay, that's better. No, this is still blocking. How close are we? 27. Okay. Then I need to do something different in order to get the water into here. Deleted the wrong stupid thing. Something different. That's definitely one tile higher. I can be completely absurd here and go this far. I'm going to have to do something in the middle, though. Like about there. No. I don't want three-dimensional pipes here. Why is it in the vertical dimension? And how do I change that? Oh, here it is. Interesting. Is that high enough now? I think so. It's filling. Okay, leather's coming back in now, so maybe we'll finish these cloaks today. I think we will. We're just a little slow and we were fiddling. Alright, so we can finish this up quickly here, please, quickly. We need to make 12 more leather. These are slow, they take 12 seconds. If I built another house or upgraded a house. Build another house. And then we need more feed. Farm grain. See if that helps. Almost there, though. What I probably should have done was put a barn in between here to serve as a buffer so that these could empty themselves of all of the fertilizer. Though it's not an issue just yet. One more. Is that the last leather? Nope, it's making it right now. And we have victory. Alright, so thank you all for joining me for this a little bit long episode, but nevertheless. And in the next next episode, we will start on the 3rd level of the campaign. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.